Joe Himes, who I had known for many years, was a legal secretary and wanted to be a writer. And we used to go to a saloon on Sunset Boulevard and have a few beers at night, and she'd tell me about how she wanted to be a writer, and I'd tell her how I wanted to be an actor. And then eventually, sometime years later, she gave me the script as a 60-page treatment. Then Universal had it, and I got it through them.
And how difficult was it to convince Universal to allow you to direct this film?
No problem at all. I went in and I told Lou Wasserman, who's the head of Universal, I said, you've got this script here, and I'd like to do it, I'd like to act in it, and I'd like to direct it. He said, fine. And then I said, boy, that's easy. I like that easy. So I walked out of the room, and as I was working with my agent, Leonard Hershan, and as we were walking out of the room, he said, Lenny, I'd like to see you for a minute. I called him back, and then he came back and he said, oh, yeah, they want you to do it. I said, isn't that great? And he said, yeah. He said, but they don't want to pay you anything. Now, you don't want to say that to an actor. An actor is not so bad, but you don't want to say that to an agent, because he's making 10%, 10% of nothing. So all of a sudden I go, I don't care. They shouldn't have to pay me. I should have to show them my stuff, and that's fine. I'll work for nothing. I'll pay them to do it if I had any money, which I had some at that point, a couple of bucks, but not much. And so that's how it all came about. And then in the scene before you were talking about was, of course, Geraldine Payne is such a wonderful actress, and she set such a great example for the other young ladies who were working the film. Because most of the time you get everybody around the makeup table where she'd come in the morning, and that was it. You couldn't get makeup on her. You couldn't get anything. She's got in the role, and that was great. And so all the other actors, female actors, followed suit. They just jumped right in, and so they were all good.
How did you cast Jessica Walter? She's just perfect as that.
I saw her in a picture years ago. I saw her in that picture, The Group. Sidney Lumet, yeah. And it was Sidney Lumet, and I saw that picture, and she had a very small part. She played a gal who talked about sex all the time, but it turned out when she came right down to it, she was really frigid, kind of. And she was with this ski instructor, and he kind of slapped her, and the look on her face was just something else. And I said, yeah, that's the gal I want. That look is what I want. She can play the insanity part of it.